Hello family and friends, it's Rob the Sapper Gardener representing Essayons Family Garden, and I would like to welcome you all. Thank you for coming to view our videos and spend time with our family. Today we've got an episode of Chow Time, and if you guys watched our previous video where we did a mini indoor update, I was watching a video from one of our friends at Primal Cajun, our friend Rob, or Cajun Rob as I call him, and he did a Cajun shrimp stew recipe, and as soon as I saw it I was like, that looks a lot like something that I think my wife would enjoy, similar to some Filipino dishes. So I'm going to try to replicate his. I am going to make a couple of slight changes to it. One, because we couldn't get access to some of the ingredients he had, and two, because I think it'll go to my wife's palate a little bit better than what he did. So let me show you the ingredients and we'll get to cooking. So, few ingredients for this stew that we're doing. One thing we're going to do is we're going to make a roux with flour and butter. We've got our shrimp. We've got a mix of onion and pepper. We've got some celery. We've got some potatoes. We've got some tomato paste. We've got some Cajun Creole seasoning. And we're just using a little bit of Tony's today. We've got some boiled eggs that we're going to add in. We've got some olive oil to saute our vegetables and some water to boost things up. And two of the things that we're changing from Tony's, from Cajun Rob's recipe at Primal Cajun, he used a shrimp stock. We're going to add some sauteed shrimp paste into ours, and we wouldn't be a Filipino American family if we didn't throw some garlic in the mix. So these are our ingredients. I'm going to start on our roux. I'll probably skip that. So somebody reminded me that I should not skip steps. So to make a roux, it's simply butter and flour. You put it on medium-low heat and you just keep stirring it, let it cook a little bit, brown up. You can do a light brown roux or you can do a dark roux, and for this one we're going to do a dark roux. So when this is about done, I'll start sauteing our vegetables. And we're going to set our roux to the side, and next we're going to saute our vegetables and wilt them down. So we've sauteed our vegetables, and one thing I have to mention, an error on my part, well, not an error, just the way we do things. We eat celery stalks and we also eat celery leaves, so the bag that I got was a combination of both. So what looks like spinach in here is actually some of the celery leaves, but I think it will be fine in here, and we just need to mark which one they are a little bit better in the future before we start cooking, but we're going to eat it all, so it's going to be country good. And next thing we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit of our sauteed shrimp paste, and my wife, Mrs. SG, has already warned me to go light on it because it's very concentrated. We've seen some shows where they put this stuff in barrels for decades, and it just gets more and more potent and adds more and more flavor. And if you guys were here to smell this now, the smell is ripe. So we're going to saute this a little bit longer, then we're going to add in our dark brown roux, medium dark roux, and we'll bring you guys back as we add the rest of the ingredients. And now we're going to add in some tomato paste. big heaping spoonful. Like Rob told us, Cajun Rob. We're going to add our roux in. I'm going to give it a quick stir to get it mixed really good, and then that's going to go in also. And we're going to let this saute for a couple of minutes, then we're going to add in some water. Bring this, oops, slow down, Sapper. We're going to bring this back up to temperature, cook it together for about 10 minutes, and we're going to add in our potatoes, and then we're going to add in our Tony Chachiri, Tony Chachiri. We're going to add in the Tonys, and we're going to let it simmer on medium-high heat. So we've cooked it for 10 minutes. Now we're going to add in our boiled eggs and our potatoes that have been cubed, and we're going to cook it another 2 minutes. We're also going to add 2 cups of water to it, bring it to a boil, and then reduce the temperature back down to medium. So we've been cooking it for 10 minutes, and following Rob's direction, Cajun Rob, we're going to add 2 more cups of water, bring it back up to a boil, and then cook it for 10 more minutes. And then we're going to add our shrimp in. Well, we're going to check our potatoes first, make sure they're tender. Then we're going to add our shrimp in and cook it 10 more minutes. And then it should be ready to serve. So after 10 minutes, we're going to add in our shrimp. We've already checked our potatoes. The potatoes are tender. So we've added our shrimp, and we're going to cook this for about 10 more minutes. And check the seasonings, add as necessary, and then hopefully we'll be able to bring you guys back at the table for a dish that Mrs. SG enjoys. Alright, we are all gathered around the table and trying out the shrimp stew, which I think mine is not quite as thick as Primal Cajun did his, but it still came out good. Shrimp's perfect, potatoes perfect. It's got a lot of good flavor in it. The egg is good, and we're also eating it with some marinated mushrooms. I guess I could show you my plate while I'm talking. So when I saw Cajun Rob do this, right away I thought about a dish that my wife makes. She does adobo and puts egg in hers, and it kind of reminded me of that a little bit. Does it remind you of it any, sweetie, or is it different?
It's very similar to a lot of dishes in the Philippines, plus the shrimp paste thingy. I can taste it, but it's not that overpowering.
Okay, good, because when I smell that shrimp paste, boy, it's a strong smell. But everything's good, and we're also going to try some of this Georgia sauce that Cajun Rob sent to us.
But Dad, this is tiger sauce.
Robert, what is it?
It is tiger sauce.
Oh no!
Busted! Alright, I'm busted. We are trying some of the tiger sauce that Cajun Rob sent to us. I threw it out in the yard a few times to try to get rid of it, but somehow or another it always wound up back in the house. So, and I have to admit, this sauce.
Say it, Daddy.
This.
You can't do it.
Want me to say it?
Yeah, go ahead. You say it.
This sauce is good.
Yep. I tried it.
Cajun Rob, you did us good. The sauce is really good. It's a, let me get you guys out of my mug. It says it's a sweet heat, and it is. This is a, it's a, go ahead, sweetie.
It's a perfect balance. It's just hard to tell either sweet or hot. So.
Okay, so I let her say it, so I don't have to, Rob. It is good. I don't know if it's as good as a Georgia dog sauce would be, but it is good though. So, and it goes perfect on this shrimp stew over rice. I just can't say how good it is. So we're going to dig in. As always, we're sheltering in place, social isolation, quarantine, whatever they want to call it. I'm working from home, which is nice. I get to spend more time with the family, and I get to make great meals like this for my wife so that she has a day off in the kitchen. So, Cajun Rob, we'll put a link to your channel, Primal Cajun, down below in the description. And thanks again for inspiring us to try something different, something new, but something that's also familiar for my wife, because happy wife, happy life. So, anything to add? SK2, Mr. Clean Plate Club.
Is the tiger sauce scary?
It's not. Yeah, it is scary. No, it's not scary, but.
Just the photo.
Okay, SK1, anything to add?
Can you subscribe?
Mrs. SG, anything to add?
Hand me the tiger sauce.
Okay, hand her that. All right, so all jokes aside, we want to thank you guys for coming along, watching our videos, spending some time with our family. Hopefully everyone is safe during these troubled times in the world. Everyone is staying safe, staying healthy, and practicing common sense measures to keep each other safe. So, God bless our great country, America. Where's everybody at? Yeah, maybe. Okay, there we go. God bless our great country, America. God bless you wherever you may reside around the world. God bless your garden, your harvest, your kitchen meal, and especially God bless your family to stay safe, to have health, success, and prosperity as we are enjoying. Take care. Sapper out. And
Let's get you out.
take care, everyone.